Eric DeMora lived in an apartment in this building for about 3 years. He should have been home on Wednesday night, but because his girlfriend, Fernanda Figueiredo, insisted he stay at her apartment, Eric is alive today. And Eric and Fernanda both join me now. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm so glad you're here. You know, it's a miracle in many ways. You stayed over at her apartment Wednesday night because of a soccer game, basically. Explain.
Yes, so that day there was a soccer match between Brazil and Colombia. We had some Colombian friends over, and I went there. I was supposed to come back home because I had some appointments in the morning, and I was right at her door, about to leave, and for some reason she just asked me to stay because one of her kids wasn't home, so we were gonna have a little date. Usually on Wednesday, we don't have that chance to spend time together. So I was very uncomfortable because my pants were wet, my clothes were all wet because I had to jump in the water to get a soccer ball. And I wanted to come home. She lives very close to here. And I wanted to take a shower and sleep comfortably. But she kept insisting for me to stay. And when I woke up at 5:30 to check my phone, to set up my alarm to wake up for my appointment, I had some notifications telling me that the building had collapsed.
So that's how you found out. You woke up and checked your phone.
Yes, that's how I found out.
Messages from people asking what?
There was a message from friends, but there was one particular message that got my attention. It's from Rochelle, who works at the building, and her message was at 3:30 in the morning asking, "Are you okay?" And I got really surprised. Why is she texting me at this time and asking if I'm okay? That's when she sent me, I called her. She said, "Thank God you're alive." I said, what happened? The building collapsed. So you're half awake, half asleep, and somebody tells you that your home collapsed. A building in Miami, you just don't believe it.
So you wake up, and what does he tell you?
My building collapsed, everything gone. And I couldn't believe, because it's so unreal that a building like this is on the floor. And he could be there a few hours. Before, when he told me the building was collapsed, I imagined something different, like some accident, but not the building on the floor. And I really insisted for he stay at home. And I can't believe another reason he'd be alive. It's God. God put the hand in that moment. He said, because it's so positive, you'll be here. I didn't give him options.
Every other Wednesday night, he would have gone back and slept in his own apartment.
Every day he comes back home. He wanna go back home. I say, you'll be staying with me this night. And I asked in that moment, when in one Wednesday have a chance to be alone? This is unusual, but many things that happen in that night turns facts, normal facts, be special facts, because his life.
You're here now because of her, in a way, and the
Yes.
Brazilian soccer team, just one more successful soccer team.
Yes.
Listen, you know so many people in that building.
My first reaction after letting Fernanda know about the collapse was driving here. And for some reason, I come here like 2 or 3 times a day. In some delusional way, I think that they're gonna tell us to go back home.
Go back home, the building's going to be there.
Yes. We are in a hotel. All the residents, all the survivors, we are in a hotel on 92nd Street. And there's a lot of sadness, but there's also joy of the people who are alive. And a lot of pain because from all the people that are missing, We are friends with some of them.
Sure.
Some of them we saw every day. And even though we are not family, we saw those people almost every day. Some of them we chat, we join the pool and the beach together. So there's definitely a lot of pain at this moment. I'm very grateful to be alive, but very sad for the tragedy like everybody is.
What's it like to look at the hole where the building was?
Disbelief. I'm heartbroken. It's very painful to watch. It's very sad. Who could believe something like this could happen here?
Anywhere.
I'm from Brazil, and it happens once in a while. It wouldn't be such a surprise. But here, we brag about the law and how America is supposed to be fair. And in an area like this, even if it was somewhere else, but in an area like this, how could you imagine something like this happening?
He talks about looking at where the building's supposed to be and being in disbelief. The building's gone. When you look at him now, by all accounts, he should be gone. When you look at him, what's that like then?
Happiness, grateful to be alive. Each decision of the day can change your day, can change your life. Feeling your intuition, because I feel in my intuition that night, and he's here for this reason. Something ordinary turns extraordinary in my life.
How long did it take you to let everyone know who messaged you? I mean, there had to be so many people who know exactly where you live.
I've been getting so many messages from friends, from people that I don't know, which is very touching to me. The kind words of people that I don't even know. And every day I'm getting messages, every hour I get surprised by people that I haven't seen in a long time. They either saw in the news, or some of them recognize the balcony where I used to take pictures of the sunset or the sunrise and post on my social media.
What are you going to do with this now? You've got...
To be very honest with you, from the bottom of my heart, I don't know. I haven't realized what happened. I haven't cried. I feel like I'm in a movie, and the movie is gonna end sometime soon. I spent the whole day in that apartment. From the time I left to go to Fernanda's house to watch the game, to the time the building collapsed, it's 7 hours. I sleep there every day. Not being home is extraordinary, because that was my home. That was my home.
I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you have each other. I'm so glad you made him stay that night. You're going to need each other, I think, even more over the next few days, because this isn't easy. This is going to be so hard.
Yes. It's a difficult situation for everyone involved. My heart and my prayers go out to the families. We feel what they feel right now. We were together at a prayer, and you hear so many people crying. We don't have a lot of answers. The association hasn't communicated to us.
Right.
The city of Surfside hasn't communicated to us.
Did you know, by the way, did the condo building ever tell you did you know that there were problems with the building?
People knew about the report. We thought there were things being done about it. I don't know if you had a chance to just look at the building at a closer look, you're gonna see there's some aesthetic damages. You don't think a building is gonna collapse, especially when you live in a city like this. It's a small city, it's a small town. You think everything is being done to keep everyone safe. And what's shocking to us at this point right now is we are having to find out, we're finding help mouth to mouth. The city hasn't made us a phone call and say, hey guys, FEMA is helping you guys this way. The Red Cross is helping you guys that way. We created a group, a message group, and as we go finding things, we just communicate to each other.